Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the west spawn of Airfield and it's under the command of ProvoBob. Okay, battle started. 155mm howitzer, and it's mounted in a Walker Bulldog hull, so it's quite nippy. But the best thing about this Arty is the fire rate, and you can see that ProvoBob's managed to get his fire rate down to 15.63 seconds. Yes, it is possible to get it down to that little, and that's comparable with some of the fire rates of the heavy tanks that you'll find in the game. But remember, this is an Arty, so it's firing in, well, all directions really, and that makes it a formidable opponent. In fact, a lot of well-known celebrity players absolutely hate this Arty. For that reason, 219 hit points, and he hasn't even spotted any enemy yet. Rather, he's been spotted. But it is actually a fantastic Arty. It really is good at putting out the force all over the map. And even the fact that it's got a 15-second reload is still no problem for the Arty players, because it's a game-winning Arty. Now, a lot of people say, oh, Arty's overpowered. Yes, but yeah, try telling that to somebody who's actually got a reload of only, say, 10 seconds and can actually do 440 or 490 alpha with that shell in a heavy tank. And they fire once every, what, 10 seconds? Yeah. So, does that mean all heavy tanks are OP and should be taken out of the game? No, it's just a different vehicle, different characteristics. And remember, these vehicles, oh, lovely shot, takes out an EBR. These vehicles were, in the Second World War, they were in fact responsible for more tank kills than any other vehicle on the battlefield. Yep, more tanks were killed by Arty, or self-propelled guns rather, than by any other tank, mine, handheld weapon. And we've often said that the reason why that's so is basically mostly down to the fact that obviously tank destroyers are also counted as self-propelled guns, or at least a lot of them are, but also down to the fact that Arty would actually damage and disable enemy tanks, and when they did that, then it made it easier for other people to take out and destroy enemy tanks they could see. So they'd normally get disabled by Arty, they'd be tracked, sitting absolutely still on the battlefield, and other people would then get to kill them. Well, you can see that lovely shot there on the T-29. He's been hit multiple times, and he can't really move away because I think he's tracked on one side. And ProvoBob's getting hits. Eventually, he's going to be gone. Oh, now that wasn't fair. That round didn't penetrate at all. It just made a clang against the hull. That's Wargaming trolling the Arty players for a change. And you'd be surprised. That happens far more often than we'd like. How many times do you fire a round and it just completely bounces off the armor? No effect. And you thought that was a perfect shot, but absolutely just disappears. No explanation as to why it happens. Yes, it happens to Arty players too. In fact, it's worse for us because you can aim at a spot or aim at a target. That's a nice kill. And the shell won't even go near the aim point. And you're thinking, what? How could that shell go wildly to one side? Well, that's a direct hit, and I think the EBR just picked up the spotting on that one. He's pulling back, his ears badly damaged. Yeah, you just got to keep him in sight. That A44 is going to need to be dug out of that position. We can't hit him, but we can certainly hit anyone who happens to be on these heights. Okay, well, up here we've got a Hummel. Enemy Arty. Picked the wrong spot to be in. Excuse me. Lining up the shot. Rounds out. This should be damaging. Oh, well, he goes down to his opposite number on our team. So, Hummel kills Hummel. And I saw a tracer coming from the other bush. So, I suspect there is another Arty in that bush. Just having a quick look in the north. The enemy's running out of tanks. They've only got 5 left. Got a 5 tank advantage. Well, that's speculative at the moment, firing into those bushes. There is definitely an Arty up there. Yes, an M44 has been spotted in those bushes. And it looks like he's trying to get down without actually killing himself now. Not going to help him. And rounds out. Wipe out. And he's gone. And unfortunately, that Type 64 just flipped. He's on one side. Oh dear. Lovely direct hit there on the SU-100M1. Tank drivers complain about Arty all the time, so it's perfectly reasonable for us to complain about the way that Arty is trolled by wargaming too often. Well, our teammates are now coming up behind those tank destroyers. And they don't know which way to go. Now they're running towards their own base, but there's an E-25 coming to them from that direction. We fire a round in. Oh, narrowly misses an SU-100M1, and now their guys are getting surrounded and wiped out almost. Unfortunately, ProvoBob can only look at the moment because he's got no clear target. Oh, now he has IKB. Lining it up. Work out. That's it. Unfortunately, that one just goes short, but that one doesn't. That's from the Hummel. Only 2 enemies remaining. And there's one of them. The SU-100M1. And the other one's an Achilles. Well, ProvoBob's loaded, but he can't get a shot at the moment. He's got 3 kills, so he could get a brothers in arms. Oh, we just lost our E-25, and the enemy lost their SU-100 to our EBR. So they've just got to find this Achilles wherever he's gone. And ProvoBob seems to be indicating that maybe he's in the corner. Fires a round in there. Oh, there he is. He moved. Taking fire. Almost going to be loaded. He's on the move now. It's a long flight time for the shell. 3.2 seconds. And before the shell arrives, the Achilles is dead. So unfortunately, there wasn't anyone to platoon with right at the end, so ProvoBob could get a brothers in arms. But let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see how well he did. Well, it's the second class tanker for ProvoBob in the M44. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 13. And he got a Confederate because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else, despite the fact that he actually killed 3 enemy tanks. He still hit more enemy to get at least 6 tanks who were subsequently taken out by teammates. And his win rate for that game was 4,451, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team score. There you go, 1859. Didn't get the highest damage. That went to the A44, got 2,825 hit points. But ProvoBob got the second highest damage in the game, 1,859 hit points. And of course that Confederate. And the next high score after that was the AMX AC46 with 1842. When it came to kills, he had the highest number, but he shared it with the Black Prince. Both had 3 kills. And there's a bunch of enemy tanks with 2 kills as well as on his own team. And when it came to base XP, he's got the highest one there as well. 904 base experience points, 831 for the Black Prince and 758 for the P43 Tur. He fired 22 rounds, got 9 direct hits and 1 penetration. Now, which one did he penetrate? Could it be the EBR? Yes, it was, yes. Shell went straight through that guy and blew him to pieces. Very weak armor on EBRs. He also got 10 splashes, damage of 1,859 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 9 of the enemy, killed 3, so there's your 6 difference. 515 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 39,872 credits for the game, got 50,000 credits from Veni Vidi Vici, and total came to 89,872 credits. And after ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away 58,762 credits profit. He picked up 1 bomb for getting the Confederate, and 1,356 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,712 altogether. So what a good battle there for ProvoBob, and not a bot in sight. Yes, sometimes on his server you do tend to get rather a lot of bots on the Asia server. I'm afraid it's a problem because there are too few people on the server at any one time to actually make the battles work. So Wargaming has to supplement bots into the system. I'm afraid it happens on NA as well. Not happened on Europe. It doesn't really need to happen on Europe because there's nearly always enough people online. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button, the little bell symbol, so you get alerted when a new video comes out. And thanks for watching.